Tonight we are getting an undercover look at Boardwalk Nights. I hope you're ready. I hope you're excited. This is gonna be fun. Let's go! A special thank you to my Patreon supporters and channel members, and especially to Nikki and David Tomsko. Thank you guys so much for your support. Let's go. Now, I have some very reliable sources who I will not name who have told me that there's some cool stuff happening tonight. So we're gonna be coming in just to check out what's going on at Boardwalk Nights. We should get a few fun things that we get to see this evening, and it's gonna give us a bit of an idea of what's actually happening during that time for this year Boardwalk Nights. This is the second year that they have done Boardwalk Nights, and Boardwalk Nights is happening starting on July either 18th or 19th. I don't remember which one right now, but one of those two dates. I'm very excited about it. I cannot wait to see what Boardwalk Nights has in store for us, but tonight we'll get to see a little bit of it. On our way though, we're gonna stop and ride a couple of different rides, because why not? Ending with Siren's Curse this evening. So let's go. Now for Siren's Curse, I do have a fast lane, because on my Prestige Pass I have one single-use fast lane that I can use every time that I enter the park. However, that one single-use fast lane I think will still be my longest line. So I'm gonna hit the other shorter lines earlier on, starting out with Raptor here. Looks like they're down to 2 trains, but there's really no lines, so I mean, like, I think there's only 5 of us on this whole platform. Oh, and the bugs are out. They were everywhere. I rode that thing with my eyes closed and my mouth shut. And now I have 38 minutes left for me to get to the next ride, and for me to get to Siren's Curse. So we're gonna take a little short detour by Valraven and by Blue Streak. And now we are headed off to Blue Streak here. This should be relatively close to a walk-on. Is a walk-on. Let's go. I see people on Valraven, so I'm assuming it's not closed, but that is a straight walk-on. So let's go get on that real fast, and then we'll go do the other drop coaster, which is right up there, Siren's Curse. So it's a 10-minute wait and 5 minutes. Last one before I hit Siren's Curse. Let's go. So honestly, as far as intensity or even scare factor goes, that ride might be scarier than Siren's Curse, because you feel free. You feel like your legs are like floating and going all over the place. So because, and like looking down at the ground when it's coming for you and seeing your feet down there is a very disconcerting feeling. But I love that ride. Either way, it's very, very fun. It is a bit more shaky than it's been over the last couple of years. And that's something I've seen a couple times here at Cedar Point. Millennium Force being the most recent example, which is also concerning, possibly. Now, it is 20 minutes still left until the end of the night, so I might be able to get one more ride in. I'm thinking maybe Iron Dragon along the way, as long as the line looks like nothing, which it probably will be nothing, especially at this time of night, then we'll do that. One thing I will say that is a massive tip for this year, it doesn't feel like it's been this way in past years. Sunday nights are absolutely crazy for how many things you can get done. So if you can come on a Sunday night, you can get a whole bunch of stuff done and still go back for the workday the next day. if you live within reason, you know. But if Sunday is an option for you in like a long weekend, then make that Sunday a part of your trip, big time. Make it a priority time for your trip, because on these days they're still gonna have things like the comedy show, but also the crowd levels are a lot lower than they are on other nights. So definitely one, you know, take it or leave it, but I think this may be a great hack for 2025. Now here is our bonus ride for the night. The one I didn't think I'd get to do, but I think I'll have plenty of time. There goes Siren's Curse. But we've got plenty of time to try to hit this, provided that I don't get stuck on the coaster itself. But I've never had that happen before, so I think we should be good. I've gotten stuck on Millennium, but not on Iron Dragon. So let's go hit Iron Dragon right now. Oh yeah, this is a walk on. Here we go for Iron Dragon. Walk on, except for that I have to wait here for just a second. I don't get to walk directly on, but other than that, it's a complete walk on. All right, here it is. We're going front row on Iron Dragon. Why are all the lights up? That's making me go, should I already be over there? Now I'm scared. All right, so I have 9 minutes to ride Siren's Curse now, which is exactly where I'm headed. We're gonna go hit this on a night ride with my fast lane. Now this is still gonna be a pretty long wait here though. We'll see how long this actually takes. I heard someone up at the front say the main line is 45 minutes right now. I don't understand why they don't have time markers for this ride. Seems like out of all rides, you would want to have time markers for the newest ride. It's kind of ridiculous that they don't. I think they might have moved all those massive spotlight beams that were at the main stage over to the boardwalk area. Now to use your fast lane with your Prestige Pass, you just scan the QR code on the back and that'll work for you, so let's go. Alright, now go on in here and create your 7-digit code, whatever that is. Then create your 4-digit code. Now I need to remember that I am an A and I am 1026. So put in that 4-digit code. And if that happens, just put it in again. All right, and everything's in the locker. Oops, I almost forgot about these. And now, let's go. Man, what a ride. That is such a fantastic ride. So in 1 hour, less than 1 hour really, we got 4 different rides done. And don't forget that also, if you don't have your Prestige Pass or you don't have a Prestige Pass, then you still can get in without any problem. Like I could have waited in that same line. It would have taken me a little bit longer, but I didn't need to use my Prestige Pass for it. I could have just been there at the end of the day, and as long as I'm in line by 9:59 or a minute before the park closes, sometimes even it's like 10:01, then you'll still be able to get onto the ride. So that's a great tip to use for your very last ride of the night. I suppose I could have used my fast lane someplace else if I wanted to and gotten on something even a little bit faster. I don't know that it really would have made much of a difference either way. And I have friends, Drew and Droko, they're outside waiting for me. So we're gonna go check out the boardwalk right now. I do see that the lights are still going, so I'm very excited to see what they're doing. And we're gonna look around, we're gonna see if there's any other stages being built, any other platforms being brought out tonight, anything like that. And we're gonna go wait it out with Drew and Yoko And maybe we'll get to go see Mandy tonight a little bit. You know, all our favorites. So let's go. So let me know what you guys think down in the comments. Have you guys come on a Sunday in past years or this year? And how has that worked out for you? Because this year, for some reason, I have my daughter on Sunday nights whenever I have her. And then when I'm here on Sunday evenings this summer, I've come in for just an hour and I can accomplish a ton of stuff. So I don't remember it being this easy in past years. So I'd love to hear from you guys. What have you experienced here? Has it been helpful to be here on Sunday nights? Because it seems crazy helpful to me. And the Boardwalk has a lot of stuff going on right now. I'm seeing a lot of mood lighting already here at Cedar Point. I'm checking out those beams. I love beams. I don't know why. I remember even seeing them as a kid at shows and being like, oh, that's so cool. And whenever I go to a concert, all I want to do is watch the light show. Like, I don't really care about concerts. I only care about beams. I like dancing. I like lots of other things like that. But I love being able to watch rehearsals. I love being able to get a sneak peek of anything. If I can do anything to find that stuff, I will. And tonight is one of those nights. If I could hide out in the park, I would, but I'm not going to do anything that wrong. There's a difference between should and would, and I definitely shouldn't do that, and neither should you. Though right here, we saw the lights out here for this stage, and it looks like they already have the balancing act going on. Drew and Yoko were here last night, and they saw the balancing act rehearsing. So. But you can see all these big beams up here. They're all over. I think these are the same ones that they had last year on the main stage. But now the main stage isn't here. This is more of their main stage evening show. And so that's what it's for. I don't see anything over here, but I'm assuming they'll have a couple of floats that they will bring out just like they did last year. We'll see tonight what it actually looks like. I'm not seeing anything on the other side. We're gonna go to where we see lights like these. Stuff that piques my interest. And now right here we have some more of these huge moving headlights. I love those. I also was a worship leader for a while too, for about 4.5 years out in South Dakota. And one of my favorite jobs was programming lights. I just loved it. That and making videos, which is why I wanted to do this once I stopped being a worship leader. Right up here, we will have more singers, clearly. I'll be interested to see which voices I hear tonight. That's gonna be exciting also. We do have some more lights down here also. It's starting to get hot out here. These evenings, like, it's a beautiful night, but it is muggy. So we'll go inside and grab apps and stuff at TGI Fridays and go bother Mandy for a little while. They've done a great job of uplighting this too. The Wheel of Death. I did see some more stuff back here behind Wild Mouse, so we're gonna go check that out. So last year they had a diving act. Guy was pretty cool, although the show was a little anticlimactic if I'm gonna give my most critical thought to it. It just wasn't something that was particularly exciting because, like, you knew it was gonna happen. He got up to the top and then he jumped. And that's all. So I will say though that they're doing more color, a little bit more. They've got a brand with the colors that have been chosen, and those colors are being represented around on all of the different stands that they have, which I think is kind of fun. I like the little details in the lighting, in the showmanship. I'm very excited to see what they do this year for this thing, because it was really cool last year. And we also looked up dates for Hotel Breakers going way out. We actually randomly, I think there was a glitch in the website, it came up with like the dates and how much it would cost at Hotel Breakers for every date while Andrew was here. Interesting things, and one of the big spikes was on July 18th when this starts, and I think that's because of this big event that they have. It is a crowd pleaser, and a lot of people want to be here for opening night. And with that, it's time to leave for the evening, but we're not fully leaving. We're just going outside the gates of the park. Unfortunately, if anything, if it's like last year, these gates will still be open, which is so tempting for me. Out here, I can see where they're going to be having the kite show again from last year. They also have stuff about the parasailing out here too. They have it lined for Boardwalk Nights, which is exciting. Now, I have heard that they're expanding what they did from last year and doing more this year. So far, I haven't seen anything that looks like that's true. It seems like they have a similar amount of entertainers, all that kind of stuff. As a matter of fact, they may have fewer entertainers because they have fewer dancers. But they do have more shows this year. That definitely is true. But I'm interested in what it's going to be like, and I do see some stuff that looks a little new down here. So let's go see it. Obviously, we've got these lights here. I would assume, not positive, but I would assume that this is where the fire balancer is going to be. Now, of course, this is all my assumptions about all of this. We will know specifically what these things actually are in a week. We won't know today. So I will definitely let you know as soon as I see things and as soon as I can get that video edited. Okay, now I can't tell what this is. This looks like a full-on stage, but it has circles in it. I'm like, is this some sort of a like jumping act like what they did a couple of years ago? I mean, whatever it is, it looks cool. And you know I'm down for pretty much anything that they can do out here on the beach, so I love it. But you can see all the stuff that they have for Boardwalk Nights. I am excited about this. Like, oh, you can't see it on 0.5. I am excited about this. There's a lot of like hype that they're really adding onto this. So it's got this like fake back wall on it. Rehearsal in progress signs for Cedar Point Live Entertainment. I wonder if they'll be doing rehearsals tonight. I'll be excited to see them. Got a big chest back here. I'm assuming all their stuff goes in that, right? Circles, like it's not Plinko, right? They do also have some games out here. They'll be doing some stuff with that. They do that pretty much every year. They've always had Cedar Point Nights or something like that going on. Yeah, I am really not sure what this is. But, I mean, like I said, I am not mad about anything new for this. I'll be very excited to see that. All right, now I just found everyone, but I've kind of wanted some apps tonight. So, I'm headed to TGI Fridays where I can get some apps. Especially if Mandy's there, I definitely want some apps because she's become way too much fun for me. So, all right, so. Hey, look who everybody is. Did you just strike a pose for me?
Well, when there's a camera, you gotta just go extra.
Oh my word. All right, I got my drink, got my to-go order so I can go hang out with everybody else. And of course, y'all need to go visit Mandy because Mandy's amazing. Yeah.
I think I just got bit by everything that can go. What are you doing?
Why are you filming this?
Hey! Hey! Are you doing the lights?
These people don't want to be filmed
No.
I don't
because
consent.
they're doing illegal things.
I don't consent to this. and I don't allow this.
Shut up.
Where's your manager?
They love to talk about Newt Rockney like I really care.
No, do you know what he really did?
I don't care.
He was on.
I don't care.
Calm down, bro.
I know he played sports ball.
Nope, snuggle with Newt. Take a pic.
Snuggle with Newt. Newt Rockney. Every time I'm out here, I have to hear about Newt Rockney. I don't care. I don't care. Who cares about sports ball? Nobody cares about sports ball. No, I disagree. I don't care about sports ball. Guys, I hear the music. The Boardwalk Nights music is starting. Yay! I love it when the Boardwalk Nights music starts. Guys, what do you guys think this is?
It's a family game. It's a game show. It's an apparatus.
Oh, it's family game. Okay. So they have a game going on.
I think they got
It's like
rid of
Double
the hot
Dare
dog
from
eating
Nickelodeon.
contest, and they replaced it with a family game show.
Out here on the boardwalk.
That's what I think.
That makes sense, yes. So you have like a family on one side and a family on the other side. Oh, I'm not saying tonight. I'm saying when we're allowed to play it. That was definitely Leslie Lil's voice. Guaranteed. I just heard.
I have seen less.
No, that was hardcore Leslie Lil's voice. Yep.
Hardcore.
That was the brunette who's playing. All right, now this year we've had some drinks. We be a little wild. They're gonna be making some noise. We're watching the shows though. I just heard, I swear, it was Leslie Lil's voice. So we're gonna see if it's up. Oh, and they don't have the gate open this year, so less temptation for me. Oh, look though, they have stilt walkers. Oh, cool. Oh my word, I'm so excited. Yep, they already have the little float out too. So you can see the little float that they have right there. People walking by also. We've got the costumes. This is like a full-on dress rehearsal here. Definitely excited to see what they are actually going to be doing during this. And they also have more of the stilt walkers over here. They're walking by. Now right here they have the high dive act. I'm just looking for any more clues to the things that are happening out here. All that music going on down here. I don't think they have anything else going out yet though. So I'm waiting to see a little bit more. A lot of times it takes a while for rehearsals to really get off and running. So maybe they'll have some more singers on this again, or some of those strength acts on this also. I didn't see the third float, but it may just not be easy to see over all the stuff. I think there just may be too many things in the way, but we'll look. I hear something back there. Yeah, oh yeah, I definitely see them. Watch the world and go sailing. It's right over there, but we really can't see anything though. Oh, here's something fun happening too. A little bit of a early rehearsal. This is not what I thought was going to be the fire act, but it looks like it's something else. And go sailing. Yep, there they go. But we got another strength act. And the strength act is not shirtless. Cedar Point, what you doing? Makes no sense. She's wearing the appropriate amount of clothing. He is not. You got a strength act, you show off the muscles. But this does look like fun. Rehearsal in progress. I love it. So cool. I cannot wait to watch them. There's more of the stilt girls too. I love the stilt girls. They're so cool. Here's more of the game show. So it looks like this is a family game show, and it does look like they'll be having some rehearsals tonight also. So we'll stick around for a little while we figure out what they're actually doing. Every time I see people out here, I'm like, are they people who are doing stuff? Oh, H-I-O. Pretty sure I just heard the girls get started. And as a matter of fact, I think I hear Lusty Lil. At this point, I don't know them all very well yet, so not what I thought. She is narrating this. Yep, there he is. And yeah, I'm pretty sure that's Lusty Lil right there too. Oh, I love her for this job. This is fun. Wow. Okay, so I think this might be better than last year. Something a little bit more engaging than what they did last year. I like that a lot. There he goes. Let's see if anything else is going on for right now. I also love her costume too. Like a Viking, he's strong like a Viking. Yeah, I like her costume a lot. That's really nice.
Now, this guy may not be a Viking, but he is one of the most experienced high divers out there. Elaine was born and raised in France and has been high diving all over the world.
Yeah, much easier to understand. Even from this side, I'm sure it's louder on the other side. But much easier to understand. Much easier to see what he's actually doing and to kind of understand his background a little bit more because we can understand what she's saying. Great, I love that. Now this is where I thought her voice was coming from, but clearly not. So I'm not sure who's gonna be here. I do see some movement over there, but I doubt they're starting anything quite yet. Looks like they're kind of doing like short rehearsals of each thing for each group of people, which would make a lot of sense. Doing kind of a mark through of what they're going to be doing here for Boardwalk Nights so that they can make sure that all the parts are in place, all the costumes don't cause any problems, you know, all those last minute changes that need to potentially happen. I just saw another kind of an act happening down here, but I don't see it happening any longer. So, but I see some stuff happening over at the game show. Also, the maybe dancing act is about to get going. There's a whole bunch of people right over there. Something's happening here. Definitely preparing for whatever's going on. Looks cool though, I'm excited about it. Some more people just came out over here. Well, it looks like they're going to the game show though. There's also more people headed to the main stage stuff right here. I don't know if they're dancers or what they would be. All right. They've got the dancers going right now then. They're teaching the dance just like they did last year. I'm not sure how different this is gonna be from last year, which is really the thing that's the most concerning to me. So I'm like, I'd love to see something a little bit different. And there's a lot of stuff I'm not seeing, so it's possible that there's stuff that's different, but you can't just do the same thing every year and then have it be something that people always want to see. So we'll see. I mean, there's not that much that's different at this point, but that doesn't mean there isn't a lot that's different. It's just I'm not seeing it at this point yet. I mean, I was told they were hiring a whole bunch of new people for this, and they were beefing it up even more this year than they had in previous years, but so far that's really not the impression that I'm getting from what I'm seeing here. Like this, it seems like it's a lot of the same stuff that I saw last year that's happening again this year. It's been done in a new way, like having Lusty Lil take over the stage here for the diving act is definitely cool. Like she's really doing a great job with that. But I'm just kind of like, what's actually new, and is there anything that's going to be different happening here? I will say, I see them doing the jumping act from last year. That's cool. And it looks like it's the same two people, which I'm excited for. But once again, strength acts and they don't have their shirts off. What's happening, guys? Why are we doing that? I mean, I'm not even a strength act and my shirt's off. You got beautiful young women. They're showing off their legs. They're showing off their thighs, all that kind of stuff. You got strong men. They're showing off nothing. Makes no sense. I call sexism. Okay, I do see people on there now. There's someone right now. That's one of the other strength acts. She was pretty cool last year, like a flagpole. Once again though, she's in a skimpy little outfit. He's not. Like I said, it's sexist. Show off at least have it be like a sleeveless shirt. Something, show off the guns. So this year with Boardwalk Nights, from what I'm seeing, I mean, last year it was absolutely fantastic, and it looks like, why change a perfect formula, you know? But at the same time, if you continue to not change a perfect formula for long enough, that perfect formula loses its magic. So I'm a little bit concerned about what this year's going to be like. I'd heard a lot of rumors and some suggestions that they were really beefing up this program. And I do see that they have like the lights and the additional details like that are happening to make this area exciting and new. And who knows, maybe they have like an ending show that I'm not seeing at this point. They also could have multiple other shows that are happening throughout the area that I have no clue about at this point. So when I go to see it, I'm very excited to go check it out and see if it's something that lives up to the hype or not, if it's something that's going to continue the excitement. One problem that I do see with Cedar Point Entertainment in general, because I've seen this over the last several years, is like we had the Frontier Festival. And the Frontier Festival, each year it was like they did it one year, the next year it was the exact same thing, the year after that it was the same thing but downgraded substantially, and the year after that it was downgraded down to almost nothing, and then they'd taken all the oxygen out of it and they didn't do it the next year. So if that's the kind of thing that they're doing, because now they're owned by Six Flags and they're trying to save money, yeah, I'm gonna start to have a problem with that. But we'll see what it's like this year. We'll see how exciting it is. And we'll see if it's something I'm really hyped for once we get there, or if maybe even not me, but other people are really hyped about it. So I do know it was very fun last year, and I'm excited to see what they do this year and if it lives up to the hype or not. So let me know what you guys think. Does it seem like just a retread? Is that a good thing? Maybe that is a good thing to you. You just want to see the same thing. Like I said, why mess with the perfect track record? So if you've got something great, then why not keep it mostly at that exact same status quo and not change a whole lot of things? But I do think there are definitely some things that could be changed that would make it substantially better. And I don't see a effort to try to change those things. So I'm interested in what's actually going to happen. But anyway, let me know what you guys think. Thank you guys so much for sticking around for this video, and press that subscribe button, like button, and yeah, Boardwalk Nights, here we come. Let's go. Hey, thanks for watching. I release theme park related videos at least a couple times a week, so press that subscribe button if you made it this far. Also, check out similar videos in the playlist to the right or find my newest video to the left. Thanks again, and let's go!